Hi Pisces, thank you for joining me for your April bonus read. In this read we are going to find out how the individual that you're dealing with is feeling about you. On this side of the table is your energy towards them. On this side is their energy towards you. And in the middle is the mutual energies, that's the challenge and the potential outcome between you both. Okay, so please remember that this is still a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone, and the energies, they're all interchangeable. Okay, so if you feel that you resonate more on this side of the table, then absolutely do take it. Okay, so I'm going to speed up this part of the video, but you'll still be able to see that the cards haven't been preset. Okay. Okay, so Pisces, the zodiacs that I can see in your read, you've got Sagittarius influence, you've got Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo and Scorpio. You've got heavy Libra and heavy Gemini energies in this read. Okay, so in your current energy, Pisces, you're showing up as the Nine of Swords. So this is that stress, worry, anxiety. There's overthinking. I'm feeling really strongly here that you're quite possibly overthinking a situation, expecting the worst, fearing the worst. Yeah, it's not a great energy to be starting off with. And this anxiety and stress pertains to communication. So you are currently really worried about reaching out to the individual that you're dealing with, because you feel that it's not going to end well. So you're expecting, I'm feeling that you're expecting to be knocked back by this particular connection. So I'm also seeing in your read, Pisces, that some of you, not all of you, could well be dealing here with an ex. Okay, and there's a couple of cards that are indicating this possibility to me. The first one is the Star card, which pertains to healing, and then the second card is the Ace of Cups being in reverse. Okay, so this tells me that some of you are dealing with an ex, and for others of you this is more of a situation where it was there were a lot of false starts with this particular connection. A lot of false starts, and because of that it's left you in this really anxious energy. So you want to reach out to this individual, but you're not entirely sure if that's a good idea. In your feelings, you're holding on to hope here. So you feel that you've put in the work here, and you're feeling quite accomplished that you've come so far in healing. I'm seeing here also that some of you have got a lot of faith in the divine, because that's the card of divine timing. So a part of you wants to take action, and then the other part of you is in conflict and says, well, if it's supposed to happen, then it will. So you're kind of treading that fine line there between taking action and worried about interfering. How you see them as the Queen of Swords. Now, bearing in mind that tarot is not gender specific, okay, it's just the energies. You're seeing them as the Queen of Swords energy, which is trying to disconnect from their emotions. You see also with the Queen of Swords energy that this individual may well have their guard up. So you're unsure about what kind of reception you're going to receive. which again, that's why you haven't quite made that leap yet. I'm feeling you're restricting yourself here, Pisces, and there are very good reasons for you doing so, because it's very unusual that a Pisces will hold back in quite this way. And with this energy as well, you're also seeing that this individual at the moment isn't quite ready to engage in a conversation at the moment with that Queen of Swords energy. In their energy towards you, they've got the Four of Swords, so that's the card of non-action. Now with this particular Four of Swords, because all of the decks, they work slightly differently to each other. With this particular Four of Swords, this individual is, they are actually scared of this connection, okay, and they've been researching also. So on the outside, it feels to you that this individual they haven't shown any interest. This is actually a very quiet individual. It's someone who they don't let on to everyone about what they're up to. So cross watcher, if that's you, I'm really sorry. I'm about to give away your secrets. This individual has been researching this connection, okay, and there's been an awakening here with that particular Four of Swords. It's the way, if you can see the little lamb, and they've got that huge yellow sunlight basically shining out of their forehead. It's symbolic for opening of the third eye, deeper knowledge, starting to use their intuition. So at one point in time, this individual was very, very spiritual at one point in time. I'm feeling really strongly that this is an individual that has been through quite a hard time of it with the Queen of Swords. They've been through episodes of their life where others have literally pulled them down and trampled all over them, and at some point they gave up on their spiritualism. They lost hope, basically, purely because of the way that others were treating them. It's a very difficult energies. So for a long time, this individual was feeling really empty. And since their connection with you, Pisces, they've started to go back to their research, basically. There's a renewal here. There's a spiritual renewal, and it is actually coming through quite strongly. They are doing a lot of research. So that's why they've been very quiet recently. In their energy towards you, with the Ace of Cups being in reverse, this is an individual who's going through an emotional loss, okay? And they're currently feeling empty, basically. They've also got a lot of repressed emotions for you as well, Pisces. So this individual does love you. They're just not showing it at the moment, because I can see really, really clearly in their cards that they're working through a lot of historical troubles, and it's taken a lot of their strength and energy to pull themselves back up again. Okay, so I'm not feeling that the emptiness and the emotional repression is because of you. I'm feeling strongly that it's because of another individual. And since their connection with you, they've had to retrace their steps, if you will, and rediscover themselves, rediscover their own spirituality, and it has taken quite a lot out of them. In their feelings towards you is the Eight of Coins. That's the card of hard work. It's the card of perseverance also. So their feelings towards you, they feel actually that they don't quite match up to your level, Pisces. Because it's someone who pays very close attention to the details. It's someone who's got very high standards. So this individual is dealing with low self-esteem that was programmed into them as a child. Okay? They do absolutely do want to work on this connection with you. There is no doubt. No doubt. Just at the moment they feel that they're not in the position to be able to. How they see you as the Six of Cups. They see you as their soulmate. The Six of Cups is also the card of nostalgia, happy memories, and past lives as well. So, yeah, they're seeing you as a soulmate. They literally are battling here with very low self-esteem. They're fighting bad programming. They're trying to reprogram themselves so that they can approach you on your level. They're also watching you with the Page of Swords energy. So if you felt, if your intuition has been telling you that this individual has been looking at you from afar, then your intuition has been spot on. Okay, it's also the card of gaining knowledge. So this individual is still trying to learn more about you as well as relearning who they are and learning all about soulmates and types of soulmates and all the rest of it. It's there is so much discovery within this individual's energy. It's actually really, really nice to see that coming out in a read. So the challenge between you both is the Fool and the Knight of Swords. So the challenge here is for somebody to make the final decision. And I'm feeling, Pisces, it's probably your side, because you're the one that's unsure if you should communicate or not. You're unsure about what kind of reception you're going to receive, and yeah, so the challenge here is for you to make that final decision, to see if you can get the ball rolling with this, basically, because the Fool is all about new beginnings. So somebody, I say somebody, it's definitely you, Pisces, having the courage to take that leap with the Fool and the Knight of Swords. To not be afraid to come out of your comfort zone a bit here, because the Knight of Swords, it's an energy that is very fast moving. It can be seen as a little bit reckless, but in this particular deck it's a man with a plan, or a woman with a plan. I just say man because it's a masculine figure on the card. It's a man with a plan, and he's yielding his sword of truth, and he's going to go straight for his target, and to hell with the consequences with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords doesn't really give two shits about the consequences. They just go for it. So the challenge here is somebody needs to get their confidence, find their confidence. The potential outcome here is the Seven of Coins, which is all about reaping what you sow, perseverance, putting in the hard work, putting in the energy, and also it's the card of your perseverance is paying off. So the outcome, the potential outcome, is you will be reaping the benefits and the rewards of your efforts. It's simply a matter of being able to try not to overthink about the worst case scenario. And again, it's completely interchangeable, Pisces, so you may well feel that you resonate more on this side of the table. That's not a problem. Pisces under love interest. Oh, that was fast. Shy. Yeah. Nervous or too nervous to ask you out. It takes a minute. The answer is maybe and second guessing. Yeah. That's literally confirming your entire tarot read there, Pisces. And the Phoenix. Now, I bloody knew that was... I was going to say the word about this person being a Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth and change mind. The individual that you're dealing with, Pisces, is literally going to emerge as the Phoenix. Because I can see in their read that they are putting so much hard work and effort into their self-growth. They are completely and utterly changing up their energy. So whoever is resonating with this side of the table, absolutely kudos to you. We've got healing family issues. Yeah. The individual you're dealing with has gone through some kind of childhood trauma. For definite. That's what they're currently working through. That is their that's their bad programming that was put into them at a young age. That's the emotional junk that they are working through, and they're doing a fantastic job at it as well. And because that's not easy. That is really not easy to work through. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. It's confirming that once this one has found their strength, honestly, all this stress, worry and anxiety about this connection, you're going to be wondering why on earth you were so worried. Thank you. Yeah, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Whoa. Right, and it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, so if someone in this dynamic was too focused on the outcome of the situation, it's basically that card, it tells us that it's time to stop putting so much emphasis on the outcome and to put more emphasis on your own spiritual growth and your own journey. Because if you put too much emphasis on something, it can stop it from manifesting, okay? The magician energy, as above, so below. So you focus on it for a while, you put your intentions into it, but then most people forget that they have to then release it in order for it to come back in, okay? The manifestation part happens after the release. Pisces and the love interest, please. Romance. Yep. This is a true love situation here, and I'm feeling that, Pisces, you very possibly have been a catalyst for this particular individual, and you've restarted their spiritual journey for them. I am genuinely feeling that this particular connection, it is going to come into union. I'm feeling that really strongly. That was a very powerful read, Pisces. I always do seem to get really powerful reads for the Pisces collective. It's absolutely amazing energy. I love working with it. Okay, right, I'm going to leave it there. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments below. So thank you again, Pisces. Please do take care, and we'll speak again soon. Bye.